Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about how the inside of a command block works. So, I'm going to show you all the little things, but first I want to start out with the hover note, which is over here. So, for the hover note, it's going to do more than one thing, surprisingly. It doesn't just display outside the block what it does, right? So you can put whatever you want to hover over it, but you can also do /tell or /say to actually access on the outside.
To you if you want.
Yeah, if you want, right? It says if you want, but it says subscribe set it. So you can make it for a map, say, I don't know, game tells you 5 minutes till explosion, right? So it doesn't just say 5 minutes till explosion, it says something said till explosion, and it made it look like that said it. So if I put this as, let's see here, say, click the button,
subscribe if you want.
see? And then it does that on the sidebar, and it looks like a player said it. And now we're going to move on from the command block input, which is self-explanatory, because that's where you put all the commands that you're going to do in there, to the output. Output is just the, like, what happens after the command. If there's a problem, it's going to display it there. If it worked correctly, it's going to put it there. And I don't know why there's an off and on switch, just leave it on. It doesn't change it if you turn it off. Then we're going to move to the block types. So the block types, you have the chain, repeat, impulse. Impulse is just a burst. It goes poof, right? Just does it once when it's powered. And I see no reason to have it on always active. It's useless when it's on always active. You need, most of the time, well, all the time actually, it just needs redstone. So that's how that should work. Impulse, there's no point. I think there is sometimes where you can use conditional for other special commands. But as far as I've ever had experience with, conditional is going to stay on unconditional. And we have the chain command, which you can use with the need redstone, but I'd suggest always having it on always active. Nothing less, nothing more. All my commands are going to use always active. And conditional means that if it's a conditional, that means the previous command that it's hooked up to has to complete before it runs. And unconditional means it's just going to go straight after the other one runs, no matter what. And then you have the repeat command, which when it's on, if it's on needs redstone, whenever it's powered, it's going to repeat the amount of times that it's going to repeat until the power is turned off. And if it's on always active, it's going to repeat forever. And then conditional, you don't need it on conditional. You just need it on unconditional, unless in special situations, kind of like how impulse works. It's just special situations, which I've never come across with. Then you have execute on first tick. I've never messed around with this. This right here is just telling you if it wants to execute the first time it's been activated. That's pretty much it there. You have delay on ticks. So 20 ticks is a second. First thing to start off with that. Okay, so, and I think a repeater is 4 ticks. Don't quote me on that one. I don't know that one. But when you click the button,
if you want.
Oh no, it's on repeat.
If you want.
Let me turn that. Needs redstone, impulse. So it takes a little bit. That's not a very good example. So this delays it before it happens. So it's like an onboard repeater, which is very handy. See? Takes a second before it shows up, which is very handy for long commands. You don't actually have to have an actual repeater. You can just put on delay and ticks. So let's say you want something to be like talking to a player, right? You can have that delay ticks so that it says it only after a certain amount of time. And then you have the cancel button, which is actually very handy. So let's say somebody, not somebody, you actually come along and you go like, oh shoot, I just deleted all my command and I'm not sure how to reverse that. You can just press cancel, and then it just reverts it back to the original, and it's fine. It didn't do anything to it. So you can mess around with the command, and if you press cancel, it's gone. But the X up here, that's like a exit and save button, and it's what confirms it. So let's say I go, I don't know, right? If I forget to press cancel, then it's gonna save. It's gonna save there. Even if I press cancel afterwards, it's still there. So whatever you do, if you don't want this to be saved, remember to press cancel, because you don't know what you maybe messed up. You just press cancel and then you're out of there and nothing has changed. And I'm hoping that helps. This is the inside of the command. I'm hoping I'm gonna do an how to use the command on the outside video next. And I hope this helped a little. And thanks for watching. Next video.